Okay. Bow ties come in hundreds, maybe even thousands of different colors and patterns. Red, blue, green, gray, black, striped, zigzag, practically anything you can think of. Bow ties have an amazing history and they have lots of uses, but they also have problems to watch out for. The history of bow ties is a bit of an adventure. The man who created the bow tie is none other than Michael McKinley. Never heard of him? Well, there's a reason why. McKinley had a dreamed since he was a young boy, which was around 1880, to invent something no one would ever forget. He tried many things, but all failed until he was about in his 30s. He was traveling abroad in Europe when he saw many rich men wearing what's called a cravat around their necks to hold their shirt together at the top. And I figured that this cravat must be very hot in the summer because it was practically a scarf. McKinley's wheels started turning in his head. He would make some sort of necktie to replace this hot mess. He worked for days and days and weeks and months. He tried practically everything he could until one day, poof, there it was, the perfect shape and size and length. This new product soon became the most wanted thing on the market. All men had to have one. Well, McKinley started using the money he was getting from all this in things he shouldn't have. He gambled tremendous amounts and started buying something that made him feel woozy and light and absent-minded. Sadly, McKinley ended up in major debt. He started to get depressed and soon overdosed on drugs he had bought with money he no longer had. So no one really ever spoke of him because of how much of a disgrace he was, so everyone soon forgot about him. Hence the reason we have never heard of him. Even though the inventor is long forgotten, the bow tie itself is still remembered. See, the history of bow ties is an adventure with equal ups and downs. Not only is the history about bow ties fascinating, but there are also many uses for bow ties. First off, it's just naturally used at weddings, funerals, prom, church, or black tie events. The bow tie adds an air of refinement. Some hipster men, just out of style, wear them on a daily occasion. As opposed to a tux, these men pair bow ties with skinny jeans and Clark boots. Bow ties aren't only stylish, they are also very handy. Heck, they even save lives. A bow tie can be used in dire needs, as a tourniquet. In one case, it was even used to flag down a ship when a man fell off a cruise ship in the Caribbean. It was also used to surrender in war. If you're stuck on an island and you'd like to keep your teeth in good shape, you can use the thread from a bow tie as floss. You would simply pull the thread out piece by piece, then you have enough for about 3 months. Or if you're in the wilderness with a big gash, simply use the thread to stitch it up. Bow ties can be useful in many, many ways. Yet with all the history and uses about bow ties, there are still problems with them. One major problem is that you must wear a collared shirt whenever you wear a bow tie. What if you'd like to be stylishly handsome in the summer? Unless you'd like to sweat like a cold glass of water on a hot summer's day, I don't advise it. And there's also the fact that some fabrics are used to create terrible rashes on the neck. They are also choking hazards. Parents put bow ties on their children, which is in fact very adorable, but it's dangerous. Another problem is that honestly, some people just can't seem to pull it off. They try, but they're just not a good fit for the hipster life. Notice that there are pros and cons to wearing a bow tie. Certainly, the history of bow ties is a story worth telling. Also, the many uses of problems of bow ties are things to consider deeply. If people stopped wearing bow ties, they probably wouldn't be missed too much by most people, but some creative hipsters would always remember them and cherish the simple 15 inches that had been forgotten by most. I have one last thing to say. Bow ties are cool.